Well, we're headed into Valentine's Day weekend, and we know that you all love you some basketball because we're here at the Chester Awalt Gymnasium at Mountain View High School for a contest between the visiting Cupertino Pioneers and the home team Mountain View Spartans. My name is Mike Messner. I'll be giving you all the action tonight. Cupertino comes into this contest tonight with an 11-11 overall record, perfectly at 500. They are 5-5 in league play. Last Tuesday, they knocked off Santa Clara, and next Tuesday, they will be closing out their season against Milpitas, and that'll be their last game in the regular season. Mountain View, the home team, of course, they've got a 17-6 overall record. They've had 4 straight wins in their recent contests. They are 9-2 in league play, and that includes a couple of victories over Los Altos. I was at that contest this past Tuesday at the Dude Angus Gym. That was a very hard-fought contest. Mountain View did come ahead by about 6 points. You are watching the last regular season game for these Mountain View Spartans. The last time these two teams squared off was on January 21st of this year. Mountain View beat Cupertino 37-28 in Cupertino. Particularly remarkable at that game were Joe Brown, who had 14 points, including 4 from downtown, and Patrick Kane pulled down 12 rebounds and 2 assists. From Tino's side, Jaden Chong led the team with 7 points, and he also pulled down more rebounds than anybody else. Looking at the standings, you can see that Mountain View does lead the way with 9 wins against 2 losses in league play. This, of course, is the De Anza League. Los Altos right behind them. Palo Alto 7-2. Cupertino right in the middle of the pack at 500. Then Homestead, Santa Clara, and Milpitas bringing up the rear at 1-8. Looking at these teams at a glance, Mountain View High School, 11 seniors on this squad, and they all got honored a little earlier tonight by this crowd, as it is senior night. And I'll tell you more about that as we go on. Ryan Davenport bringing into the forecourt. Now pass to Brown. That one's almost broken up. Bounce pass. Now to Brown. Driving at the foul line. Now driving into the paint. Gets his own rebound. Now Brown for 3. Perfect. And the Spartans strike first. Michael Song is going to make the inbound pass here for the Pioneers. Full court press being exercised here by Mountain View early on. We saw that a lot against Los Altos the other night too. That's Andrew Chen to Jake Elligood. And to Michael Song again. Now to Elligood. 3-pointer, and that's down. That's by Ayala Samayajula, the 6'3" senior from Cupertino, and we've got a tie game here. Davenport into the forecourt. Now Patrick Kane to Peer. That's Joey Peer. Peer again. Back out. Looking for a way to get in, trying to work it in for a good shot. 6 on the timer, and that one's just a little short, and here come the Pioneers. That was Andrew Chen. That's Jaden Chong, whom I'm talking about a little bit. Ayaya Samaya Jula. Now Chong. Chong being pressured a little bit. Now Elligood. Got 5 on the shot clock. Won't go. Tipped. And Joe Brown bringing it back. Now pass off to Pier. Brown won't be able to get in there. Now that one almost broken up. And good effort there by Doctorow. Didn't come in, but they got their own rebound. Driving, that one's broken up, and that one will be out of bounds, and I think Mountain View will keep that one. We got a good crowd here tonight. Of course, it is senior night, and it is the last regular season game for this Mountain View Spartans. They will be heading into the playoffs starting next week. That's Jack Pillsbury, and the whistle goes. And the referee saw something he didn't like. That one's going to go against Jake Elgood. First foul by either team, and there's Brown, and he hits it. Here comes that backcourt defense again. Bounce pass. Pioneers bringing it back pretty quickly there to counter that full court press by the Spartans. There's Elgood, Jaden Chong, now to Andrew Chen. Chen going into the paint, and a drive and a good lay-in there. That's by Michael Song. Song is a senior. He's 6 feet exactly. Plays shooting guard and forward. Now the Spartans have it. Joey Pier. Joe Brown back to Pier. Pier getting some perspective on things, now driving a little bit. Back to Brown. Brown trying to capitalize on a screen, doesn't quite get there. Along the right side, driving, he's trying to go underneath. Mountain View's gonna keep that, I believe. And it's a 5-5 ball game. Mountain View does keep it. That's Brown making the inbound pass. Going for three, and that won't go. But Brown gets there, and no, he doesn't. It's a struggle for the rebound there, but it was picked up by Jaden Chong. Michael Song now. And that one won't go. Good shot there by Jaden Chong. And that one by Ayaya Samayajula, that won't go. And the Spartans are on the move again. Nope, that was Davenport. Now Patrick Kane, back to Davenport, now back to Kane. Brown doing some signaling, trying to get in. Still outside the perimeter. Now back out. They got 8 on the shot clock. A little bit of a scramble there. That's Jack Pillsbury. Pull-up jumper, and it won't go. And Aya Samayajula gets the rebound. Jaden Chong into the forecourt to Aya Samayajula. Now he's driving. Passes it off. Aya Samayajula now to Andrew Chen. I mean, there's double teamed. Andrew Chen trying to go for a scoop layup, didn't work. And pull up there by Chong. And he'll go to the line. He'll shoot 2 there. Jaden Chong leads this Cupertino squad in assists per game and steals per game. And he came into this game with a 65% shooting average from the foul line. And he's just added 1 more. That was the first foul on the Spartans. There's 2 team fouls here on the Pioneers, and Chong makes both of that. And Mountain View finds itself down 2. Relatively new experience for the Spartans since they didn't fall behind at all against Los Altos the other night. Joey Pier bringing into the forecourt to Brown, back to Pier. Kind of a bowling ball pass there. Pier to Brown. Back to Pier. Trying that again, and it's broken up. And Tino picks it up. There's Andrew Chen bringing it back. And so Pioneers maybe a chance to extend this run. Driving in, now dishes it out to Elligood, and that one bounces around and goes in. And now Mountain View finds itself down by 4 in the early going. Less than 2 minutes left to go in this first period. There's Joey Peer. That was to Joe Brown. Now Brown out of the corner, and he hits it. And the lead's cut to 1. Back to the full court press now by the Spartans. That was very successful for them in the past 4 games. But they do find themselves down by 1. Now some fast passing by Cupertino. Now he's driving in. That one kind of a blocked shot. And now Elligood, and he buries it for 3. And we're back to a 4-point deficit. Joey Peer from Brown, now back to Peer. Peer looking around, picks up the dribble. Now out to Max Telkamp. And attempted a double team there. Now it's dished out and in and out. Heartbreaker, but they get their own rebound. And Joey Peer, I believe, put that one away. Or was it Aman Punjabi? I couldn't see. 12-10 game here. There's Davenport. Oh, that's Chong. Chong trying to get some perspective. Now dishes it out to Chen. Chen. 5 on the shot clock. They're going to have to get it off soon. And they do get it off, but it's an air ball long. And there's about 1.8 left in the quarter, so Mountain View will get an inbound pass, but that'll probably be it. That's William Van Zuylen. He's going to do the inbound pass. And it's broken up, and Tino manages to get an extra bucket right as the buzzer goes off. Great heads-up play there by the Pioneers. So we're a quarter into this contest, and Cupertino has a 4-point lead. And we'll see how Mountain View responds here on their home court when we come back. Don't go away. You're looking at a Cupertino squad who has a 4-point lead over Mountain View. Mountain View playing on their own home court. Now, this is unusual for the Spartans in a couple of ways. One, because they haven't been down very much in their 4-game win streak. And second, because they average 12.3 points per quarter when we're talking about the first quarter. Cupertino only 10.3. So this is an unusual position for the Spartans to be in. Let's see how they respond. Here comes Jaden Chong. That's a pass off to Michael Song. Back to Chong. Chong for 3, and that won't go. Good rebound there. That's by Joey Peer. Mountain View will keep possession. Joey Peer's made 42 rebounds this season, or now that make that 43. Here's Ryan Davenport now. Kind of a looping pass into the paint, now dished out. There's Davenport driving, dishes it out again, and that one's broken up, and here comes Jaden Chong, tried to lay it in, didn't come back, and here come the Spartans again. That's Joey Peer. And the whistle goes. And that was Max Telkamp who touched it last. And that's going to be a foul on Andrew Chen, the 5'9" senior. Mountain View will maintain possession. That's the 4th foul on the Pioneers so far tonight. Peer with the inbound pass. Out to Davenport, and Davenport's going to take it easy. They got a full shot clock. Now driving, dishing out to Telkamp, and it won't go. But they do get there. No, they don't. Ball hawking there by Andrew Chen, and the Pioneers again are on the move. That's to Michael Song. Now Andrew Chen back out to Jaden Chong. Chong trying to find something along the left side. Bounce pass into Asai Mayajula. And from the arc, that was Jake Elligood, and it won't go. Here's Davenport. Ryan Davenport, one of 11 seniors, as I mentioned earlier. That was out to Punjabi. Punjabi now driving into the paint and pulled up, and I think he drew the foul. At least the Spartan fans think he did. And a non-Punjabi will be going to the line. Foul there was on Ayala Samayajula. Punjabi is a 6'2" senior. He's played 16 games, and he is 5 of 10 from the free throw line, or was before that one. And he misses that one too. So not a good performance from the free throw line there, but the Spartans do have it. There's Davenport. He's got it again. Now Punjabi, and he's been triple teamed, and now that one by Max Telekamp, it won't go, but still in the hands of the Spartans, and they got a brand new shot clock. Dribbles behind his back, now dishes it out. Fancy dribbling and a loose ball, but it is saved, or is that going to be called out? Well, the bucket went in, but I don't think that's going to go on the scoreboard. So I think Cupertino is going to get it back. And it remains a 14-10 game. Marcus Ikeda. So no score so far this quarter. Here comes Jaden Chong. Now to Elligood, back to Chong. To Chen, and Chen puts it up, and that one's going to bounce high. Cupertino keeps possession out of the corner, and nothing but net. Marcus Ikeda, the senior forward, standing 6 feet tall. Pull-up jumper, and that one's going to trickle in. Joey Peer, another senior, and still a 5-point deficit, but at least they're getting some points on the board. Both teams are. There's Chong. Chong trying to get at the top of the key. He's tried that a lot. They haven't been able to get a whole lot of penetration. That one's just a little short. Mountain View comes up with it. Fast break, that's Joey Peer. Now they slow it down. Davenport passing it into Punjabi. Now back out, and that pass is a little high, and they do save it. Otherwise, it would have been over and back. That's Max Telekamp now who's got it, the 6'3" senior. Now Joey Peer. Peer off the screen there from Doctorow. And a very long shot, and he manages to put it away. And I think that may have been William Van Zylen who got that one, and Cupertino wants a timeout. We got a 17-15 contest, and we'll be back right after this timeout. We're almost exactly halfway through this second period. 4 minutes and 2 seconds left on the clock. We went through the first 3 minutes of this second period, and not a point was scored by either team, which says a lot about how evenly matched these two squads are. Cupertino does have a 2-point lead as we're headed into the second half of the second quarter. Chen, now to Ikeda. That was to Elligood. Now to Jaden Chong. Chong to Chen. Now driving, and The referee saw something he didn't like. And that may have been a foul called on Justin Doctorow. And so Jake Elligood will go to the line. Second appearance for the Pioneers doing free throws. And Jake Elligood has got a 79% accuracy, and that one just helped his average. Jake's a senior, 6'1", and he has played all 19 games for this squad. So we got a 19-15 game, and there's 3:36 left in the first half. That's Jaden Miner there. Now that one's broken up, good steal there. And that one's not quite there. Now Toby Wang got the rebound there for the Pioneers, and here comes Chong. So far, Mountain View has been doing some pressure defense, but they haven't been able to establish a lead except for very, very briefly early in the contest off a three-pointer. Now at the top of the key, Chen dishes it out. 3 minutes to go here. That was Ikeda. That's Toby Wang. Now it's dished out, and that one's going to go out of bounds. I think that might have been intended for Marcus Ikeda, but the Spartans will get the ball back. Down 4 on their own turf. Again, not something that they are used to. Here comes Jaden Miner into the forecourt. Now over to Jackson Kim. Kim from about 10 feet out, and he nails it. Now it's a 2-point game, and we're 2:34 left in the half. Cupertino slowing it down a little bit. That was Elligood. Now Chong. Chong dribbling along the left side. Almost in and out of the hands of Andrew Chen. Chen from the foul line, no good. And that one may have gone off a Spartan player, and it did. And I think that might have been Miner who touched it last. .2:14 to go. 5 fouls for the Pioneers, only 2 for the Spartans so far. But the Pioneers do have an advantage. Now Craig Elligood having a chat with the referee. He didn't like what he saw there. And he's going to have to shake that off. All right, Cupertino with the inbound pass. Right underneath there, Ikeda thought about it and then dribbled back out. Now to Elligood, and now to, I think that's Jaden Chong. Chong trying to get off the screen there. Now he has it again. And that one's perfect penetration and just a little bit off. Scramble for it. Young took a, or excuse me, Joe Brown took a little bit of a spill there, but Tino will keep it. 1:51 left to go in the half. That's Marcus Ikeda be making the inbound pass. Now dribbled out. Now that was Chen. Now Jaden Chong has it. Now from downtown, and that one's nailed. Jake Elligood. Elligood, who's building up some numbers for himself tonight. That's his 28th three-pointer. And Cupertino's got it again. They got a 5-point lead. Ikeda to Chong. Chong at the top of the key. Now back out to Chen. Chen had to cancel plans for that shot. Now driving in, back out. Still can't get any penetration. Still some good passing. They got 8 on the clock. Now off the screen, and that one won't go. And here come the Spartans. That's Joey Peer. His brother Billy Peer is also on the team. We haven't seen Billy yet today. That's Joe Brown. Now cross-court pass. going for just inside the three-point arc. Didn't get it, saved, and it's out of bounds. 35.8 left in this half. And Mountain View not appearing quite as crisp as they have in previous games. Cupertino, on the other hand, seeming fairly cool and relaxed, and they've been able to execute on their shooting game more. Now Chung, we got 21 seconds left in the half. Ikeda to Chung, then back out to Ayala Samayajula. Chung taking it easy. That's Chen. And we got 3 left, and that one's just a little bit short. And time expires, and Mountain View is going to go into the locker room trailing by 5 points. And that is not something they are accustomed to. So we'll see what the third quarter holds. We end the first half with the score, Cupertino 22, Mountain View 17. We'll be back for the second half right after this. Don't go away. We're back at Chester Awalt Memorial Gym at Mountain View High School, where the Spartans find themselves down at home, which is unusual for them in a whole bunch of ways this season. Part of the story of the first half was Tino's ability to overcome the full court press by the Spartans. Mountain View has used that very effectively on recent opponents, but the Pioneers have found a way to be very patient, to work the ball out of the backcourt and work it into shooting range, and that partially explains the 5-point lead that they had. Neither side got into serious foul trouble during the first half, although Cupertino did have 5 team fouls to Mountain View's 2. Neither one kicked into the bonus during the first 16 minutes of regulation. One factor that may or may not play a role in this is that Cupertino has actually had to play an overtime game this year. Mountain View has not. So that may be a question of endurance if indeed this stays close down the line. There's Joe Brown. Off to Davenport. Now for 3, and he buries it. And that's how this second half gets started, with 3 from Joey Peer. Now the full court press again from the Spartans. They're able to get around it. There comes Elligood. Now out to Chong. Chong to Michael Song. Now back to Chong. Chong off the screen. Fake pass there by Ayala Samayajula. Driving, now back out for 3, and won't go. Rebound there by Justin Doctorow. Now Doctorow's got it again. Or excuse me, that's Patrick Kane. And that one's buried by Brown. And just like that, Mountain View takes the lead for the first time since the first minute of this game. And let's see how Cupertino responds. That's Chen. Now to Michael Song, to Jaden Chong. Bounce pass into the paint, and that's Michael Song burying that. And Cupertino answering right back and maintaining a 1-point lead. Brown. And a botched pass there, and Cupertino gets it. That was Ayala Samayajula picking up the loose ball. There's Chung. Chung cross-court pass all the way over to Elligood. Now to Ayala Samayajula. Back to Chung. To Elligood. Chung trying to capitalize from the screen. Now a bounce pass over in the corner. Chong's got it again. For 3. And won't go, and a rebound there. That was, I think that might have been Patrick Kane. Now here comes Davenport. Brown headed into the paint. Okay, now Joey Peer back to Davenport. Davenport drives, And that one's going to be out of bounds. And I think Tino will come up with that. Mentioned earlier, the Pioneers have one more regular season game. That'll be next week against Milpitas. This is the end of the regular season for Mountain View, but they'll definitely be going on to playoffs. And that one's just a little long, and Mountain View does come up with a rebound. That's Joey Peer who has it, and he brings it up. Joe Brown from downtown won't go, and Elligood with the rebound for the Pioneers. And the Pioneers patiently bringing it back up. That's been the story of the Cupertino offense, has been patience once they get into the forecourt. That's Elgood. Chong, Ayasamaya Jula, and now out of the corner for three, and he dropped it. Michael Song, the 6-foot senior and shooting guard, living up to his title. Now Mountain View trying to figure something out. That's Peer to Davenport. Davenport looking around, and Pillsbury overcoming some double teaming there. Now Davenport thought about it, passing it back out, driving, overcomes the steal attempt, and that one's just a little bit long. Tipped around, and it's Jaden Chong who comes down with the rebound. No backcourt defense this time by the Spartans. That was Michael Song, and that one's out of the corner, and that's no good. And now a long pass down there by Joey Peer. Now Peer slowing it down to Joe Brown. Brown driving along the right side, and he drops it. And the deficit is back to 2. So Mountain View trying to not let this one get away from them, and now the officials have seen something they don't like. And that might have been on Jackson Kim, number 10. The Spartans, no, I beg your pardon, that was Ryan Davenport, the 5'10 senior. Oh, now they're saying it was Jaden Miner. Cupertino passing around. Now a bounce pass into the paint, and now dishing it back out again, driving, and nicely done there by Jake Elligood. Back to a 4-point gap. That was Miner. Now for three, won't go. And a rebound there by Andrew Chen. And here come the Pioneers. Jaden Chong, he's got it again. Trying to overcome the double team there. And that one may have gone off a Pioneer player, and Mountain View will take it back. We got 2:44 left to go in the third period here, as Mountain View still looking for a consistent answer against the Pioneers. That's Jaden Miner. Now Jackson Kim, or is that Joey Peer? No, it's Peer. And going for the layup, and I think Ayala Samayajula may have gotten in the way there. And that's William Van Zylen at the line. Zylen's got only a 24% free throw average. And that one won't help. Zylen, another one of the seniors who was honored a little earlier tonight. He's played all 19 games and has yet to hit a three-pointer, but tonight might be his night. And that one goes through. 3-point deficit now, as Cupertino bringing the ball up very quickly. Song, back to Chong. Pivoting, now looking around. Now Chong's got it again. Looks like he's being double teamed. Now driving, scooped out to Michael Song, and he'll go for three, and it won't come down. And that is Justin Miner with the rebound. No, it's Joe Brown. That's Justin Miner. Minor moving along the left side outside the arc. Going off the screen there from Brown. Now Brown trying to get it in. And he's in the paint, and he does let it trickle in. That's William Van Zylen. And we've got a 1-point game now. 1:28 left to go in the third period. Looking for penetrate, and it's broken up, and Minor thought he had it there, but Tino's going to take it back. Song going to be making the inbound pass. So far in the third period, we got 1 foul on each team. Song getting into Chong. Chong passing it out. Ayasamaya-Jula, and that one's not quite on target. And Kane quite happy to just let that one go. Patrick Kane, one of 3 players on this Mountain View squad who stands 6'5". There's Minor. Minor to Kane. Kane dishing it back out. Kane, and that one won't go. Tipped away, and it's Minor with the rebound, and that one still doesn't go. Now Pierre. Now they're trying for 3, and that one is perfect. And that one's from Joey Pierre. And Mountain View has a 1-point lead. Make that a 2-point lead. That was from downtown, I beg your pardon. Long pass, and there's a block there by Patrick Kane, and he may have committed the foul there. Ayasamaya-Jula, that's his second foul. Or no, they call that on Kane. And Ayasamaya-Jula is going to the line now. Shonak Ayasamaya-Jula. We got 1 out of 2 there, but he came in with a 91% free throw average. So that was not a typical performance for him from the line. Now Jaden Minor. We got a 30-30 ball game going on with about 12 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Mountain View may be happy to just let this wine run out. And it's deflected. Here come the Pioneers, slowing it up, trying to get one in, and it's perfect. Jake Elligood just as the buzzer sounds, and Cupertino building a 3-point lead just as Mountain View is beginning to draw even. And the third quarter ends with another Cupertino lead. That was just for 2. So it's 32-30 in favor of Cupertino. We'll be back for quarter number 4 right after this. Don't go away. The Mountain View Spartans have got to be feeling a little bit of frustration right about now because they can't maintain a lead over Cupertino no matter what they do. They've thrown everything they can at the Pioneers, and the Pioneers have managed to maintain a lead for almost the entire contest. Mountain View did pull away very briefly a couple of times in that third period. So headed into the fourth quarter, we've got a 2-point lead for Cupertino, and they're looking to build on that. There's Jaden Chong. Quick passing around. There's Elgood. Ayasamaya-Jula driving with a defensive man wrapped all over him, and that's Michael Song. Now he's driving into the paint, dishes it out, and that's going to be off of Shonak Ayasamaya-Jula, and it's going to be a Mountain View ball. Patrick Kane making the inbound pass to Ryan Davenport. Davenport bringing into the forecourt now. Passes that off to Telkamp. Now driving. Telkamp for 3, and he nails it. And Mountain View once again with a 1-point lead, and now that pressure defense may be getting to pay off a little bit now for the Spartans as that's broken up. And that's going to be called on, I think that may have been, that was Michael Song. And that brings the foul count to 2 for each side. Here comes Davenport. Davenport again. Now for 3 by Peer, and that one won't go. Rebounded there, and that was Patrick Kane going for the rebound. And William Van Zylen going to the line. I talked about Van Zylen a little while ago. And Zylen, known mostly for being a rebounder. He's pulled down 72 of them this season, or he did coming into this game. 12 assists, 12 steals, and 4 blocked shots. And in and out, and that's a heartbreaker. Tino trying to get the outbound pass, and they do. Here comes Jaden Chong. Pioneers down by 1, at least for the moment. Chong. Now to Andrew Chen. Telekamp, or Ellagood, beg your pardon. And Toby Wang had it there, and the referee saw something he didn't like. I think that might have been called on William Van Zylen, bringing the foul count to 3 now. But Mountain View with the lead. 6:32 to go in this one. Bounce pass in, that was to Toby Wang. Wang dishing it out. Driving to Chong. Chong going for it, and I don't think that hit the backboard or the rim, so an air ball there. And the Spartan fans love it. That's Joey Peer. Peer to Davenport. Mountain View taking their time. Thought about it right there in the corner, didn't quite get it. Now driving, that's from downtown, and that one's perfect. And now Mountain View opening up a substantial lead at home, and it couldn't have come at a better time. I think that was Joey Peer who put that away. Whistle goes, and Cupertino wants a timeout. And I can't say I blame them, as they find themselves down by 4 in the 4th quarter with 5:37 left to go. We'll step aside while both teams figure out what they're going to do next. Don't go away. We got about 5.5 minutes left in this contest, and Mountain View has held a lead now for a couple of minutes, and that's the first time they've done that tonight. But you can't count the Pioneers out, because they have been handling everything that Mountain View has thrown at them. Now they're just down by 4. Trying to come back now. Here's Jake Ellengood, and he gets his own rebound, I think. Drives all the way back out, so they do get a fresh shot clock. That's Andrew Chen. Now to Jaden Chong. Chong trying to dish it out there. Back to Chong. Chong along the baseline, goes for it, and he drops it. And the Mountain View lead is cut to 2. So the Pioneers refuse to go quietly here in the 4th quarter. That's Pillsbury. Pillsbury driving, and he manages to bank it off. And Mountain View back in control. Jack Pillsbury, 6'6", tallest member of this squad. And that one is going to come back to Mountain View. There's probably an unforced error there. I think that might have gone off the hand or the body of Andrew Chen. No, it was Ayasamaya Jula who last touched that, and so the Spartans inbound the ball with the lead, and 4:33 left to go. That's Joe Brown. Back to him. Outside the arc, now driving. Now outside shot, and that won't go. Brown getting the rebound, now trying to pull it up, and that's going to be banked off, not quite there. But he did draw the foul. And Brown is going to the line. He's going to shoot 2. Joe Brown, 70% from the free throw line. Leads the team in points per game and steals per game. And that one won't help his average. Joe Brown, a 6'4" senior. He's played all 19 games. Let's see if he can add to his averages. With the second shot, and that one's short. But Mountain View does come off with it. There's Davenport. Brown, no, won't go. Rebound there. Brown looking for it again, but doesn't quite get it. Backs off there. Pillsbury was in on that exchange too. There's Pierre to Davenport. Davenport drives. Now Brown almost loses it. Cross-court pass, and it's broken up, and I think Tino may have gotten it. And they do. Andrew Chen was in on that. 3:49 to go. Both teams with 4 fouls, and that may become a factor if that continues, but Mountain View holding a 4-point lead. Now Mountain View returning to that full court press. Tino playing it cool. Still trying to work it in. They were very successful with that in the first half. Now for 3, and that one's in and out. And Mountain View with the rebound there. I think that might have been Pillsbury who came up with it. Now Joey Pierre, and the whistle goes. And they're gonna have another timeout, and I think that may have been Mountain View called that one. Well, we'll take a breather while they do. It's Mountain View by 4 with 3:20 to go. We've talked a lot tonight about how this has been an unusual evening. What is not unusual is the fact that Mountain View has really come alive in the fourth quarter. They have outscored their opponents all season long in the fourth quarter, in all quarters really, but in this quarter, they're finally doing something more consistent. That was a shot of Kevin Mack, the Spartan head coach there. As here come the Spartans, and they're hungry for more. They got a 4-point lead, and they got 3:16 left on the clock. That's Van Zuylen. Now loop in to Brown. Brown leaping to get it. Kilpatrick. 6 on the clock. Brown, fade away, and that one won't go. Rebound there, and it looked like Mountain View had it, but it's Ayasamaya Jula that comes down with it. And Cupertino with 2:45 left to go in this one. Down by 4. There's Jaden Chong. Ayasamaya Jula driving along the left side. Got an interference now. He's going up for it, and he buries it. And that's what Tino needs right now, but they're still down by 2 as we got 2:15 to go. And now Mountain View may be in a position where they're just going to try to use as much clock as they can. Joey Pierre. That was to Pillsbury. There's Pierre. They've got 11 on the shot clock. There's Telkamp. Brown, and they bury it. And that makes it a 5-point lead. And 1:39 to go, and Tino may be feeling this one slipping away. And there's going to be a foul on Mountain View there. That's going to bring him up to 5. We're going to see who it was called on. I think it might have been Davenport. No, Patrick Kane got called for it. And that one's a little short. And now Mountain View in control. Now a little bit of backcourt defense there by the Pioneers. Mountain View leading by 5. With about 1:23 to go. Pillsbury, and that one's not going to make it. Now Tino is going to have to hurry up a little bit because they don't have a ton of time, and they got a 5-point deficit to overcome. Chung, Ayasamaya-Jula. Now Elligood, perfect pass in, but they can't get it in. A double team there. Passed out, Ayasamaya-Jula now. And there's Song. Passing in, now he's gonna have to dish it out again. They're running out of time. And it's in and out. Mountain View had the rebound and it went out, and I don't know who's gonna get possession of that. Joe Brown with a gallant effort to get the rebound there. Joe Brown did get called for the foul there. Both teams now have 5 fouls. May or may not be an issue at this point. So Brown making the inbound pass, looking around for a recipient. And what do we have? We have a timeout? Yes, we do. Well, we got just a little bit of time left in this one, but we're going to step aside while the teams figure out what their final moves will be. It's 41-36 Spartans. Don't go away. Well, we're back here at Mountain View High School. We got 52 seconds left on the clock. Mountain View with a 5-point lead and possession of the ball. They're going to try to kill some clock here. That's Patrick Kane. Now full court press by Tino. Let's see if it pays off with him. Brown, double team there. Now he passes it over to Pillsbury, and Pillsbury trying to get an extra 2. Ayasamaya-Jula coming up with it. Chong, 30 seconds left. Chong trying to get it in. And that was Elligood who took a spill there. And they may be going to the line or not. No, I think he may be. Nope, Michael Song with the inbound pass, 23 seconds left. That goes for 3, and that one's a little short. And now Mountain View with a chance maybe to put this away. Davenport being double teamed, and I think they are going to get the foul there, and it may be Elligood that got called for it. Or is it Jaden Chong? No, it is Elligood. And that brings both teams with 6 fouls. And Cupertino into the bonus now. And now both teams in the bonus. And Patrick Kane will go to the line. Kane, we haven't talked about him a whole lot tonight. He's a 6'5" senior. He's played in 18 games, so he's just missed 1. 57% from the free throw line. And that'll improve things. And he leads the team in rebounds, and we've seen him haul down a couple tonight. We got 10 seconds left, a 6-point Mountain View advantage, and that may be your ball game. And that one won't go. Now Tino trying to get a couple more points on the board. Driving, going for 3. And that one's off the rim. They do get the rebound. Trying one more time, and time expires. And Mountain View, after trailing for 3/4 of the contest, pulls it out in the 4th quarter in their last regular season game. The final score, Mountain View 42, Cupertino 36. Josh Young was our producer and director tonight. Thank you, Josh. Welcome home from your vacation. Jacob Peterson was on one of our cameras. Breen was on the other one, Breen Yuen. Thanks to Mountain View High School and their athletic department. My name is Mike Messner, and I'm just reminding you, run for the roses, but don't forget to stop and smell them. We'll see you next time, everybody. Good night.